Hey there, my name is Cloud, and this is me enjoying my runs and the best gifts of life with my ladies. You can say I'm passionate about running. Welcome to my channel, dedicated to recovery and rehabilitation. Thank you for joining me in this journey to recover from the big C, and hopefully someday soon, run again. There you are. Thanks for tagging along. Another day, another grind. Let's get after this. We got this. Rehab and recovery. Let's go. Another training block this week. 4 sessions to complete. Hopefully, I get all of them done. That's the plan. That's the promise. And that is the New Year's resolution. So, come along. Let's do this. Let's get to work. Whatever program you're pursuing, come on. We got this. I appreciate your company this evening. It's about 8:30 on a Monday night, and we're at it again. But then again, we know that this is what we need to do, right? For rehab and recovery. So a couple of things I just want to highlight. The past 2 weeks, going on 3, I've noticed that whereas my strength has been improving, my cardio and really my cardiovascular and my endurance is still subpar to where I think it should be at this point. It doesn't help that the weather is cold. It doesn't help that it's snowing sometimes outside. I've snuck in a couple of walks here and there, but I can honestly feel I could be better. So a little change up this week, just a more concerted focus on building my aerobic base, which I started the other day. So just basically the elliptical. But then again, as I'm doing the elliptical and not the other activities and training programs I've been doing these past few encounters, I can really focus more on my breathing and my intensity and my endurance. Please know that I'm really keenly looking at keeping myself between zone 2 and zone 3. And for me, that's about 130 to about 145 beats per minute of my heart rate as I'm pushing. And by doing so, I think I can begin to build a better and stronger aerobic base that I'm hoping to stack on top. More strengthening over the next several weeks, the next several months, and that is the plan. But I do know that at this particular juncture, my cardiovascular base is really poor, and I need to work on it. So this is where it's at. Just the elliptical. Some change-ups over the next several sessions. Hopefully you can tag along and join me as well for those. But for tonight, well, this is it. I introduced this to you a while back, but I want to really come back to this. Since my surgery and the chemo port installation, and eventually the chemotherapy, Premier Protein has really helped me practically every step of the way. And to me, this has been integral. I've always known that nutrition and my training program have to go hand in hand in helping me achieve my goals and objectives of fully recovering, from this episode and this chapter of my life, the big C. Premier Protein has been integral, really, and I can't emphasize that word enough, in helping me maintain and stave off my weight loss. And I know I've mentioned to you before how much weight I've lost throughout the recovery phases, at if not more than 20 pounds. And I'm glad to tell you that, share with you that I've recovered most of it back and then some. But during that time I was losing weight. I was very worried about how all of this was playing out. And the great thing about it is really, it tastes good to begin with, but it's not sweet. And a lot of excess sugar was definitely not something I was looking for to add to my diet. But having a good tasting product, it's got 160 calories, more importantly 30 grams of protein, and the all-important vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin B complex, magnesium, copper and zinc, which were very important, particularly when I started having chemotherapy nutrition issues. I truly can't begin to tell you enough how important this has been for my recoveries, and I'm just glad I stumbled onto this product, and I'm sharing this information with you. Hopefully it's something that you can also use, because at the end of the day, not eating and or recovering from the surgery does definitely take its toll. Adequate nutrition definitely is necessary in the recovery phase. I still consume this during evenings at this point. It used to be I would consume it first thing in the morning as part of my breakfast routine, but now it's something that I use during evening time, as I have cut back on my evening and dinner consumptions, because I usually end my day with a strong sense of bloating and abdominal distension if and when I eat a good hearty dinner. So what I've been doing these past 2 weeks now is just really eat a light dinner. I would rather have a bigger lunch at this point, but just have a quarter of the amount of dinner that I would usually eat before. And then to supplement this, I use this protein supplement to help ensure that I'm getting enough and proper nutrition for some of the supplements and micronutrients that I need in my diet. So hopefully this information I share with you is something you can run away with and make you feel better, stave off weight loss, and ensure that you also have good nutrition as part of your recovery regimen. I just really want to highlight one simple thought that I mentioned earlier. For recovery to be whole and complete, proper nutrition, good sleep, and proper training all have to be key ingredients. So that's it for this evening. Rinse and repeat. Recovery and rehab program. Thank you for tagging along with me again, and helping inspire and motivate me and encourage me to keep doing these videos and keep working on myself. to continue to achieve my goals and my objectives. Hopefully, along the way, I can pull you along with me, as I know you are pulling me along with you as well. So, however you are doing, wherever you are, take care of yourself. Eat good, sleep well, work out like you mean it. Take care. I'll see you next time.